Hi, everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast, the podcast where we talk about celebrity news and gossip. And today we have a really, really good story and episode lined up for you all. Before I go into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's greatly appreciated. So for today, we are going to be talking about Lizzo. This is a very, very heavy story. When I was doing my research, I speculated whether I should talk about it, but I feel that it's extremely important to talk about the circumstances that's surrounding this alleged story regarding Lizzo. So, as reported by NBC News, music sensation Lizzo is facing a lawsuit from three former dancers who are alleging that they suffered and experienced sexual harassment and also a hostile work environment as well. So, the lawsuit, just to give a bit of context, was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court. And it not only names Lizzo, but also her production company and her dance captain as well. So the dancers that are suing Lizzo are seeking damages for emotional distress, unpaid wages, loss of earnings, and as well as, they are seeking their attorney fees to be paid, when, of course, when the case finalizes. And if they do happen to win, they want compensation for their attorney fees. Ah, man, like this one is like super, super heavy, but the general gist of this incident is that, these dancers are suing Lizzo, and they are claiming that, when they worked with her, they were body shamed and they experienced instances of sexual abuse, from working under Lizzo. And it's kind of this story is kind of shocking to me. I am not, of course, discrediting the dancers. It's good that they feel that they wanted to come forward and share the experiences, and then, of course, seek compensation. But it's a bit. This story is a bit shocking for me because I feel like throughout Lizzo's music and her image, she has always standed for like weight positivity. I feel like her entire image is always, encouraging individuals to be comfortable in their body regardless of their size. She's never striked me as the individual that has sort of encourage people to be like slim. She's always said like no matter your size, whether you're big or if you're considered fat, you are beautiful. She has projected this type of perception a lot in her music. So to come out now, I mean, this story coming out now that she has made fun of people in the sense that she has called them fat and shamed them because of their weight. It's kind of shocking because it goes against, what she believes. It goes against what her music message is. I just could not believe, when they came forward with this story. I'm not entirely surprised because a lot of things happens behind the scenes with celebrities. So anything is, of course, possible as it relates to people's experiences. But I really did not see this one coming. This one really knocked me off guard for sure. And you know, and also another reason why I'm kind of shocked, Lizzo has gone through a good duration of her life, and perhaps she's still going through that, where she has been fat shamed by a number of people online. I did see, in one instance when she had come online and she was crying, and she was very emotional about people making fun of her weight and people, making fun of the way she looked. So the fact that, she has gone through this experience and now it's alleged that she is projecting some of these like fat shaming or negative comments onto other people. I feel that's super shocking in my perspective. And I don't know, like, I don't know. And of course, we're going to, of course, give Lizzo the benefit of the doubt. She has not come out and say anything in relation to this lawsuit that has been filed against her and, her team. And we do always want to give people the benefit of the doubt in terms of, when having all the facts been put forth, and, people are sometimes innocent until proven guilty. But it's like three people that are coming out and have this lawsuit against her. It puts her in a sort of sticky situation. It kind of, questions her image. It kind of makes her seem that she is not really, she's pretending to be all about a positive body positivity, and maybe she really isn't. But we have to give this story an opportunity to develop. We are hearing the dancer side, but we also, of course, to make it fair, need to also hear Lizzo's side of the story as well. And I do feel extremely sorry for the dancers, that they had to go through this. If the story is true, it's unfortunate that they had to go through that in the first place, and no one should have to go to a workplace and feel that they're not safe, or feel that they're not respectful, or feel that it's not an environment that they want to go to. No one wants to go to an environment where they're going to be shamed or demeaned, or an environment that is going to say like things to make them feel like they don't have a self-esteem. So it's quite unfortunate. And if this story does turn out to be true, I hope the dancers do get justice, because we don't want to have people going to workplaces and have them feeling like, oh my goodness, like I don't feel safe. And in the civil lawsuit that was filed on Tuesday in Los Angeles, some of the dancers did mention that while working with Lizzo, there was a particular time during a show. Lizzo actually pressured the dancers to engage with nude performance at a club in Amsterdam. And she actually forced them to touch the body parts of these nude dancers. And I feel like, if you are working with any celebrity, whether it's as a dancer or you're doing some other type of work for celebrity, they shouldn't have to be forcing you to touch other people's body. To me, that's, of course, that's sexual abuse. And it's just the situation is just so unfortunate. And we're gonna need Lizzo to come online, and or whether, if she doesn't want to talk, she's gonna utilize the services of her lawyer to tell her side of the story. But at the moment, this, it has a huge implication for her career. Maybe a lot of people might stop buying her music. Of course, maybe other victims may come forward and detail some of the experiences that they faced. And I did see online some other people are also coming forward, aside from these three women that filed this lawsuit. So we're going to see more and more of this story unfold. A lot of celebrities are probably going to cut ties with Lizzo, because we know that sometimes people do not wait for, the case to go through the court system and be finalized. Sometimes when stories come out like this, a lot of people are like, oh, okay, this is not good. I'm going to instantly cut my ties with her. And I think a lot of celebrities are not going to want to be attached to her, and they're not going to wait for the full truth to come out, because they're going to kind of just take it like, oh my God, maybe it's true, because these people are coming for and detailing their experiences of like a hostile environment, their experiences of sexual abuse and that sort of thing. So, in terms of people's comments online, I'm going to read one comment here from one individual. It says, I really try not to idolize celebrities, because anyone can be a horrible person, but Lizzo has really knocked the wind out of me as someone who has gone out of her way to be perceived as a safe space and advocate for all people. It's insane how two-faced someone can be. So as I said, this story was extremely, heavy for me to cover, because not in a million years I would have think that, people would have experienced instances where they were shamed for the way that they looked. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that, allegedly that individuals that worked with Lizzo would have experienced instances where they felt that they were sexually abused. So I am quite shocked. I hope that if this story is true, again, the victims do get some sort of justice. And shout out to them. It may not have been extremely easy for them to come online and explain their circumstances of what happened, and it may not have been easy for them to file this lawsuit, because of course these things take money, time and effort, and not a lot of people want to sort of, be seen in the public eye or have this come out of in the public eye. So, I do have to commend them on their bravery. But let's give it a chance to see how this story unfolds in regards to, these allegations that have come out as it relates to Lizzo. I'm going to keep my eye on the story to see how it unfolds. But let me know in the comment section below, what is your perception of this whole scandal that has happened? Do you feel that, Lizzo in fact abused these dancers? Do you feel that she weight shamed them? What is your overall perspective? Are you going to give Lizzo the benefit of the doubt and have the story unfold more, and also get her feedback as to what happened, so that way we have a full idea of the story? Let me know in the comment section below. But that's all for today for all kinds of advice. I will keep it short and sweet for this particular topic. And again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for all of you that have been tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. I will catch you guys on the next episode. Take care. Ciao.